I don't know who's there, good.
It's Rahul there, Punch Out Boxing. I'm here with Joe Gallagher. Joe, if you've had no shortage of world champions. Does it still feel great when you lead one of these guys to the top?
Yeah, no, definitely, especially with someone like Lawrence, who a year ago nearly to the day lost, had a fight, came with me, and now he's made the adjustments, moved to Manchester, lived in Moss Side for 8 weeks, showed me that a desire, grit, determination, and I want to do this. We put him through the mixer, tried to break him, and he showed great resilience. Tough training camp. We knew it's got to be a tough fight. We expected a tough fight in the arena, do you know what I mean, with the crowd and everything else. But mentally, he was strong, and he went out there and he did what I asked him to do.
Yeah, he did look fantastic out there. But when you were deciding whether you're going to work with Lawrence, what were the things you were looking for? Was it mental strength? Was it the willingness to go through the sort of physical grind, intellect?
Yeah, Lawrence has achieved an awful lot in boxing, and I wanted to say after that loss that he still had the desire. It's all right talking about it, but actions speak louder than words. But the fact that he packed himself up is that he became a dad. I think it was December or January, and then next thing over Manchester, they spent no time with his newborn son. So that showed me great sacrifice and dedication on his behalf. And when you've got an athlete that's willing to meet you halfway by doing them things, it makes the job an awful lot easier.
Yeah, absolutely. You have mentioned in the past, like you know about the problems he had with the constant clinching. Were there particular psychological issues that you had to get over to stop him doing that? We didn't see a single clinch from Lawrence out there.
No, it was the kid that was holding because he felt the power early on. So he would have got right Pollock and he would have started that. So never once in the sparring, all the rounds of the sparring. He did like 150 rounds of this fight, and he delivered today, which I wanted him to in spectacular fashion. I said we were coming for the knockout. I wanted the knockout, and we got it.
And how? Speaking to Bench before the fight, was talking about that, that bad reputation he's had because of some of those previous fights. But I did mention how people forget he is an Olympian. So did you see in him that he's got that technical ability?
Yeah, of course. We did a bit of a trial in December when he came and did a sparring with Joseph Parker before Deontay Wilder. Lawrence had just come off really the settee and came down there and sparred, and he did well. And when I first started training Lawrence, I used to say to him all the time, wow, you should be better than what you are. Like, do you know what I mean? He's very coachable, takes everything on board, listens, and applies. Like I said before, that's what you need from a student.
Absolutely. So Lawrence said he prefers to now campaign at heavyweight. Fights come up. What do you think about that? We've seen recently.
I'd like him to have a unification next fight, the WBA guy, clean up this division, and then move up to the heavyweight, have one more fight, have it for the WBA, WBC, and then move on into the heavyweight division and get himself amongst that Saudi mix.
Yeah. Lawrence mentioned that the speed is a big factor. We've seen it with someone like Deontay Wilder, another small heavyweight, and Usyk for that matter. Do you think that will be a key factor for Lawrence when he goes up against them big?
Yeah, you've seen there the speed weight through his punches. He's put weight on, but he was nimble on his feet. He was devastating with the right hand. The variation of the backhand turned it into a right uppercut at the finish was really good. Yeah, no, he's got so much ability, and there's so much more still to come from him.
Yeah, I mean, modern heavyweights, they do peak in their mid-30s, so...
Yeah, but like I said, Lawrence there's not been in many wars, really. There's not much mileage on the clock. And he's still got a big future in boxing.
Absolutely. Got to just quickly ask you about some of the other goings-on at the Champs Camp gym. Paul Butler getting that IBO Bantam belt...
Yeah, the show was cancelled. The opponent turned over, didn't have an MRA scan. We're looking at rescheduling that at the moment. Okolie McGowan's fighting for the European title on June 14th in Manchester. Great opportunity for him. The next night, Jack Massey's fighting Isaac Chamberlain. Also, the day before, Mikey Talon, unbeaten prospects on the bill. Obviously, we've got Okolie and Jack with them fights. Natasha Jonas, hopefully, will be out in July, August. And over the next couple of weekends, we've got upcoming prospects like Josh Holmes, I think it's 14-0, Billy Dens, 10-0. So it's a busy gym at the moment. And like I say, for Lawrence to go and get the belt, it's 30 years ago on Monday, the 27th of May, which is Monday when Phil Martin passed away. And it's great that 30 years later, the gym's still going. And we've got a world title for the gym.
Absolutely. Do you still love doing this?
It's all I know. I always keep saying retire, but I think I'm kidding myself at times. I'm trying to, I won't say pass the baton on, but I'm trying to bring through the next crop of coaches. Do you know what I mean? Okolie, Paul Butler, Marcus, they're doing really well. Scott Quigg's doing well. Croller's off and running, going. Stephen Smith is doing well. Paul Butler's got his coaching license. So you're just laying the seeds. You can't keep going on forever, but I get great satisfaction watching Quigg, Crawler, and obviously Marcus McCall and all them all starting their coaching careers. So yeah.
Was you involved in the Saudi project?
Yeah, I'm still head coach there over at Mike Tyson Gym. I'm going back over there now very soon. And we're doing really well. We've recruited some great fighters. We went in our first tournament last month. We got 2 golds, a bronze and a silver. And then the girls went in and got 3 golds. So it's really good. There's some really good 19 to 21-year-olds that I'd expecting to turn professional soon at the gym.
Is that local Saudis?
Yeah, Saudi fighters. Yeah, there's some really talented fighters. I'm training a Saudi fighter on my side at the moment, Mo. He'll most probably maybe making his pro debut in August or September.
Oh my God.
We had the thriller in Manila in the 70s, and it took 30 years for Manny Pacquiao to be the fruit of that. Is that the sort of time frame you expect before we see Saudi Arabia produce their own top-level fighters?
No. That'll happen within, I'd say by 2030, that'll happen before then. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, time to move faster now.
Yeah, no, it is, but there is some really good exceptional talent out there.
Yeah, with Turkey Al-Sheikh putting a lot of money into it.
Yeah, no, exactly. So it's thriving over there. Women's boxing's thriving over there. It's booming.
Great time. All right, Joe, it's been a long night. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Nice to meet you.
We'll see you again.
Cheers, thank you.